So I understand the control part and stuff you taught us today, but because another force is destiny, together, what happens then? That is where you may not achieve freedom, because destiny and element, we don't know the result of.
But how to respond to destiny, that freedom we have. Destiny presents itself before us.
Okay.
How to respond, that freedom we have.
Okay.
And that makes all the difference.
Okay.
It is not what is there that determines whether you are happy or not happy or successful. It's how you respond.
Okay.
That freedom we have.
Thank you.
If the destiny is weak, we can control change it. If it is strong enough, we can.
You cannot. You may influence it to some extent. If its destiny is very strong, you can somewhat influence it, but not significantly change it. Then we have to change our attitude. That God gave me serenity to accept gracefully what I cannot change. Give me courage to change what I can. Give me the wisdom to know the difference. That's very important. 3-part prayer. Give me the serenity to accept gracefully what I cannot change. That's called destiny. Give me courage to change what I can. That's called free will. Doing what is right rather than what you like. Not convenient or what is right. That requires courage. And wisdom to know the difference. Wisdom what I cannot change and what I can change. That's a very important wisdom. Because people struggle with what they cannot change and get frustrated, and they don't know anything about something that they can change, and they lose that opportunity. So the wisdom to understand the difference between what is destiny and what is free will, what I cannot change, what I can change, is a very important thing. That's a part of the prayer. Karmanyavadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Your freedom as far as doing what is right is concerned. Karma means doing what is right. Freedom and responsibility to do what is right. Ma phaleshu, as far as the outcome is concerned, you know freedom. Because you don't decide. But people want to control that, but they cannot control and they get frustrated. So Lord Krishna advised, very simple, wise advice. Take responsibility of what you control. Don't take responsibility of what you do not control. And we always take responsibility what we cannot sometimes. For example, when death happens of a near and dear one, we observe very often the people who are very close, they have a sense of guilt. Swami, I wish that we had done this. Taken to this hospital, that doctor, this, feel guilty. This is taking responsibility for what they cannot control. Gives us all kinds of frustrations and guilt.
So Swami, Lord Krishna talks about free will, self-effort. He also talks about self-confidence. Can you throw some light on that, self-confidence?
Doesn't specifically talk about self-confidence. When you do what is right, the confidence is involved in that. You don't need separately confidence. When there is commitment to do what is right, when there is commitment to values, and a clear understanding that I can control the effort, I cannot control the outcome. So there is one attitude towards what you can control, and other attitude towards what you cannot control. You cannot have the same attitude towards both. The attitude towards what you control is one, and what you cannot control is another one. So attitude to what you control is one of responsibility. Doing what is right, whether you like it or not. It's a commitment. As far as outcome is concerned, you can't control. Willingness to accept gracefully what the outcome is. See, lack of self-confidence is an account of taking responsibility for the outcome. Because I insist, demand that I must be successful. I must have that outcome. And that's taking responsibility for what you can't control. So your commitment should be that I will do the best I can. And accept the outcome as prasada of Ishvara. There is no problem with self-confidence. But there is always a problem with unpredictability. Apprehension of what will happen. Will I be successful or not? Last time I was not, what will happen this time? So our preoccupation with the outcome is creating all these problems, stresses. Stresses are created because of our preoccupation with the outcome. And sometimes we are not responsible enough for what we have to do. Sometimes we don't put the right effort, adequate effort. Where we should do, sometimes we are negligent. What we do not control, we are demanding that it should happen this way. Should not be negligent in what you have to do. And accept gracefully what you cannot control. They will come, perhaps, in the karma, I hope. Perhaps it may come. This was discussed last year, it may come.